Welcome to this special edition of the Pulse of Spokane, and I'm pleased today to be talking about Hutton Settlement, and there's something really special happening Wednesday night. That's tomorrow night if you're watching this on Tuesday, or it's tonight if you're watching it on Wednesday, the 28th. I'm pleased to have Jessica. Did I say that right? Mm-hmm. Why did I have a brain freeze? Do you ever get that? When you look at somebody and you know them, and you couldn't be my age, could it? And Nadine. And I have to tell you, she kept talking to me about this great idea in Nadine, and I thought it was Nadine, the mayor. But it's a different Nadine.
Different Nadine Marie.
And what do you do during the day, Nadine?
During the day, I am not the mayor. I'm the wannabe ambassador of Spokane.
Okay.
So much more fun job, but
Yeah.
I also get to teach handstands to 6-year-olds. I own Spokane Gymnastics.
Oh, fun.
It is
Fun.
fun.
All right. And how's that going given all of the circumstances today? Okay?
It's been a challenging year, but we
Yeah.
are thrilled to be open, and kids are bouncing off the wall.
Okay, literally.
Yes.
Okay. Well, speaking of kids bouncing off the walls, Hutton Settlement, which is celebrating 101 years this year, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's because you had your centennial last year. I
Yep.
can add one to that. Okay. Jessica, how is it going out there? I mean, this has been a trying time for all of us, whether it's a business owner, certainly as parents and grandparents and so forth. How have the kids been doing? I assume they're doing school
They are, yep.
on campus and so forth.
Yep.
They've been growing some food and so forth, which will be featured tomorrow night, maybe?
Yes. So it's going well. I'll say, like every family in the world right now, we're having to adjust and adapt. And there's been a lot of negatives of 2020, but I'll say the way that the Hutton Settlement and the kids and the staff have responded has been a real positive. Yeah. We've created a lot of new education programs. We've built on the ones that we've had. We've developed a lot closer relationships. And I think it's really been a time of reset and growth for us on campus.
Good. And now Hutton's in the West Valley School District, if I remember.
Yes.
How are the teachers helping and doing classwork and so forth? Has that been helpful?
It is. As they have for 101 years.
Yeah.
They've been such incredible partners. When we've got a child that's struggling virtually right now,
right.
They're right there to jump on a team meeting and make sure that the kids are succeeding. But what nobody signed up for as house parents were being full-time teachers.
Yeah, exactly.
So you can imagine we've really had to ramp up our level of care because we've gone from a residential facility where the kids would leave during the day, just like normal parents, to having the kids 24/7. And not all the kids are super excited about that, if you can believe it.
No.
But the cool part is we've had kids start businesses on campus.
Really?
We'll talk a little bit about our culinary arts and our garden.
Yes.
We've just finished building an outdoor learning lab. It's a yurt on campus.
Okay.
So there's been some fun with COVID too.
But fun with learning.
Fun with learning.
Have the kids figured out that they're learning something and having fun?
Don't tell.
Oh, okay. We won't tell.
Yeah.
All right. So you're going through this stagnation, if you will, of the economy, the schooling, and everything else. And then one day, maybe it was a low doorway, you hit your head and came up with a new idea. What is that idea?
Well,
and we have someone here you shared it with, too.
I did, yeah. Nadine was the one that told me, we should try it. So our kids are creative. Like I said, they've created businesses. We've got a car wash going out on campus. Probably not that it's so cold. One of the students invested in his own espresso machine and is selling the kids and staff coffee.
Smart.
And he's making a lot of money out there. So
they're wired and ready for school, aren't they?
They absolutely are.
That's funny.
But one of the things that we have really talked a lot about is sustainability of resources on campus.
Yeah.
And so as we have this luscious garden and so many things to give there.
A beautiful campus with
Exactly.
a hillside and trails and all of that.
I said, what is an opportunity? Right now we want to engage our community virtually somehow.
Right.
But we don't want to just do the normal thing that everybody finds themselves doing right now. And what's one thing that everybody's having to do right now? cook dinner at home.
Yes.
And
yes.
so we combined the two, and the kids were super excited about wanting to kind of start their own culinary institute.
Ooh.
And so I went to Nadine and I said, okay, we have this idea. Is it possible? And so
she's as crazy as you.
Absolutely.
much,
First
yeah.
say yes, then figure out how.
Good.
Yes. And so Nadine connected us with a great local chef who will be coming out. And we're excited to prepare a meal tomorrow evening, and it'll be using with the majority of Hutton ingredients.
Are you kidding me? That's fun. Now, who's the chef? Because you have somebody who has his own restaurant here in town, right?
Yes, Travis Dickinson, who owns Cochinito downtown.
All right.
Best tacos anywhere.
Okay.
And he was actually the executive chef at Clover and is very involved in the community and always giving back and running his own business. And I thought, what a great opportunity to showcase the local ingredients and do recipes that people can do high-end but delicious food at home with simple steps.
You know, when you talk about giving back to the community, I will have to say, time after time, I'm seeing the local restaurants, locally owned restaurants, and the chefs that own them and their team giving back to this community during a very hard time for them.
Yes.
Okay. And we've had several on and so forth, and more power to them. I think that's great. We'll give him a lot of kudos tomorrow because I'm looking forward to. Is he going to bring any tacos ahead of time for the
I
work?
think we
for
might
the
need to
for
tell
the
him
work
he
party.
needs to.
Yeah, we got to set up.
Uh-huh.
And when I talk about the work party, because a lot of folks are involved, you've got an infamous or a famous MC, and who is that?
Mark Patrick, so former radio and TV personality. I've heard he's one of the funniest guys in Spokane. So
we'll see if he's
about
one
that.
of the funniest guys in town. Okay, tell him he better be prepared with puns.
Okay.
Okay. All right. And then we've got the chef, and then tell me, you probably have a couple of the kids involved.
We do. We have two young adults who will be helping with the meal. So. Both of them are involved in our Salute education programs.
Okay.
One of them wants to go to culinary school, so he's really excited
Good.
about the opportunity to work with Travis. And the two of them will kind of be helping prepare the meal, but then also learning while they're going as well.
And then what's going to happen live with all of this? Because it's not just doing this and getting a few photos. We're going to live stream it for you, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We promise you that it'll be just like cooking a meal in your own home. So there'll be some candid moments, I'm sure.
I'm sure there will be.
But we're excited. And
we'll have our hand on the beep system in case somebody drops the food.
Exactly. But we're excited because it'll give you an opportunity, one, to see our brand new renovated cottage kitchens out on campus, and then for you to learn a little bit about our Hutton education programs, and then to learn how to cook a delicious meal at home. And you can cook along with us.
Okay, there's a recipe somewhere people can get ahead of time.
Yes.
Between now and 6 o'clock we start tomorrow night?
Yep.
It's 6 to what? So about 7:30?
Yeah.
We know it depends on when things are finished. Could be 7:35 or 8 o'clock, okay? My guess is the sampling of the food will shorten the time, though, because there'll be lots of folks in the other room willing to come in and sample. You going to be there?
Absolutely.
Okay, all right. So you can kind of sample some stuff ahead of time and point out, the good stuff. Okay. So
but you can go to our Facebook page, Hutton Settlement, and go on to our events, and right there is where we've got our full event page, and the recipe is posted there.
Okay. Well, our plan is to stream it live, so anything could happen, folks. And it is, they say be careful with animals and kids. So here we go. It'll be fun. I've met many of the kids out there. They're well behaved. They're good kids. You guys are doing a tremendous job. We'll stream it live on Spokane Talks. You're going to stream it live on KHQ and on your Facebook, right? And YouTube.
Yes.
So people have plenty of places to go. And the nice thing is, if you've got something going on Wednesday night and can't watch this, once it's on Facebook and YouTube, it's there. So people can go see it later on, and if they want to go back and how did they do that, they can go back and play that and so forth. I think it's going to be fun. I'm really looking forward to it. Are you looking forward to it?
I am. And I will note, participation is free. There's no cost to watch it or anything. We are accepting donations, so we'll kind of share how to do that. But all of the money that we raise tomorrow night will go back to the kids' education programs, like the culinary arts program.
You guys do such a tremendous job out there. And in fact, I got contacted the other day by one of your former students. You know about that already, don't you? Chud introduced somebody to us. In fact, he's on later today or tomorrow, I forget, on our program here. But hard to keep track of everybody. Okay, one more time. Where can people go, and any last thoughts?
Well, if you want to sign up ahead of time, you're more than welcome to do that. You can go to our Facebook page and do so on the event page, and there's a link there.
Okay.
So it's tomorrow night, Wednesday, October 28th at 6 o'clock.
Right.
And be prepared. Don't feel like you have to go shopping ahead for ingredients to cook with us. You can just be entertained.
Yeah.
And
you will be entertained.
Yeah.
Yes. Between all that's going to go on, that'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
And thank you for your help too.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You help with the.
I'm going to do whatever they tell me to.
That's kind of, I go out with my tech guys, but I'm at their disposal, which means I'm going to be carrying things in and carrying things out, and, while we sweep the floor, and who knows.
We'll be right there with you. But in addition to the recipes and the food, I'm really looking forward to learning some of the knife techniques and just kitchen tips from such a great local chef.
Right, yes. And we hope to do this again sometime.
Yes.
Yep. You mentioned how many you had signed up before we started, and that's great. I think it's going to be fun. And what will happen is it will only grow as we move into the future and so forth. Again, congratulations to Hutton Settlement and all that you do to help grow up a lot of young people into, and I've seen and worked with some of the folks, the graduates from Hutton, and you guys follow through. There's a lot of that foster care, that what happens when they leave and so forth. You guys have a system that follows through and allows folks to grow in their life, whatever it might be, keeping families together and so forth. It's a great organization. So for those of you watching, if you haven't learned about Hutton Settlement, go on their website and Facebook. There's some really good information, and see about their centennial from last year as well. And there's a good PBS program that Tom MacArthur did, and so forth. Thank you very much, ladies.
Thank you so much.
Look forward to seeing you tomorrow night.
Yes, it'll be a great time.
We'll chow down,
We
right?
got it.
All right. Thanks for watching The Pulse of Spokane. Have a great day, everybody.
Rather than just going out for dinner or scrounging up something from the cabinets, join us for this special family cooking class and bring the family together through the creation of a delectable meal. From the kitchen of Hutton Settlement, you'll be joined by a local favorite, Chef Travis Dickinson, owner of Cochinito Taqueria, community favorite Mark Patrick, and several young members of the Hutton family. From learning knife cuts and special kitchen techniques, the hands-on instruction will have you perfecting your dinners and creating priceless memories. Prior to the event, participants who RSVP will be sent the full menu, digital recipe, and access to the live-streamed virtual cooking class. You'll be able to follow along as the chef's team cooks, reference the recording after, virtually ask questions in the chat, and create a fun, delicious meal from the comfort of your kitchen. Participation is free, but donations are appreciated.
Thanks for watching. Ask the host a question, recommend a guest, or check out any of our other programs on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or SpokaneTalksMedia.com. Sponsored by Local 29 Firefighters Union, Well Dressed Walrus, and Homes for You.